Hey guys, been a while since I've done one of these. Today I'm going to be talking about Furious 7 and the music you hear in the background. That is the music from the movie, and I'm going to be talking about the different actors, the different scenes, even the different quotes in this movie. Now, my favorite quote in this movie is, "The sins of London have followed us home." Now, if you watch this movie, you know exactly what that means, and I just have to say, wow. Whoever wrote that quote is amazing. I mean, a great writer. Or maybe they just got lucky. Now, another one is, "If you die, I die." Now, okay, I'm gonna spoil something, spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched the movie, turn this off now and watch it after you watch the movie. "I die if you die" means Letty's talking to Dom. They got married in the Dominican Republic, in the DR, and that was one of their... That's one of the things they say. It's one of their vows. It's just, you can't become more loyal than that. The other thing she said is, "If you ride, I ride." I'm pretty sure, they're trying to say that's where they got ride or die from. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to say. Maybe that's the hinting meaning. Maybe you have something else. Tell me in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And please subscribe if you have the time. I mean, I'm not trying to get followers. I don't even care about that. If you watched it, if you watched 2 seconds of this, I don't care. I just want this to get out there. Now, the CGI they did with Paul Walker and Cody Walker was amazing. You could barely tell the difference. Now, if you've watched the movie, you watched the ending with the white Toyota Supra. If you remember from the first movie, Paul Walker drove a Toyota Supra, and the orange one. The white one, white has always been the color of like an angel or heaven. Basically, they're saying he's gone off to a better world. And when Dom and Brian are going down that empty road, and Paul veers off to the left, that's what they're saying. He's gone off to a better world, better place. And that right there is what made the movie. Right there. So, even if you don't like these movies, I suggest watching these movies, because if you've seen anything with Paul Walker, you know he was a good actor. I know he was a great man, and you just pay your respect by watching it. Even if you don't like these movies, just pay your respect, man. Now I'm going to be talking about Mia. She's barely seen in this movie. And if you think about it, her roles in these films have drastically declined from the first movie. She's seen a lot in the first movie, and in the fourth movie, not so much, kind of. And in the fifth movie, they bring her back a lot. But in the sixth one, she's seen in like 3 scenes, if I remember right. And in the 7th one, like maybe 5. It's crazy. But she did say if the fans want an 8th one, she said she'll do it. But let's see. People can change their mind. And Dwayne Johnson just announced a few days ago that he was going to do the 8th one with Vin Diesel. And Jason Statham is going to be in it as Ian Shaw. Even though at the end of the movie, they put him in a black site from the CIA. Now, we're going to talk about Letty, how she crashed in the 4th movie. She lost her, what's the word I'm looking for? She lost her memories. How she gained them back in this movie was amazing. How she just gradually got them back. And if you watch this movie, it'll hint that Dom and Letty were married. And in the end, you actually find that out, that they were married, which is... wow. I mean, they don't really seem like the type. And now I'm going to be talking about The Rock. Now, as I remember correctly, people didn't really take too kindly of him entering the 5th film. People didn't really like it. But as the films grew from the 6th to the 7th, people were like, alright, we can dig this, you know? And the reason they put Jason Statham at the end of the 6th movie, they wanted to see how the fans were going to react. They weren't going to have Jason Statham in it if the fans didn't like it. That's who these people are. They want the fans to love it. And if they don't, they're not going to do it. That's amazing right there. Now, I was going to say something else, but I totally spaced. Let's see. Alright, I remember now. Okay. You remember at the end of the 5th movie when they bring Letty back, who is Michelle Rodriguez? They didn't even tell Michelle that they brought her back. She had to find out when she watched the movie. That's what she said in one of her interviews. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it's just speculation, but that's pretty cool that they knew she was going to do it. Now, I love these films. I know a whole lot of people are going to be like, it's not about racing anymore. I just want to watch racing. Now, if you think about it, was the first one about racing? Sure, they had a little more racing scenes than the rest, but it wasn't about racing. It was about living your life a quarter mile at a time. It's about doing what you want when you want. The true meaning was not racing. Now, all those people out there who don't watch anymore because they're not about racing, nah, man. Don't do that. They weren't about racing in the first place. Now, like I was saying, if you don't like them, I want you to watch this movie just for respect to these actors and Paul Walker, who tragically died in a car crash in a red 2005, I think, Porsche, who they just recently got for this movie. And I want to pay my respects for Paul Walker and for Rodas, who's driving it. Even though there was speculation that Paul Walker's family is suing Rodas' family. Which I can see why. I do not blame them at all. It's just, well, maybe it was an accident, but of course the talk screen was never given out to the public, so maybe he was intoxicated and maybe they have a right to sue. But We'll never know. And I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to be talking about Furious 8 when it comes out. So stay tuned. Stay watching my videos. I'd love it. And have fun. Be safe out there. Don't drive too fast. Alright, bye.